Are you really focused on your ex and can't seem to stop thinking about them? Maybe you know it's causing you pain, but not sure how to make it stop. I know an amazing way to help you stop focusing on your ex and start focusing on yourself. It's definitely going to help you heal from your breakup. It's worked for me, it's worked for my clients, and I know it can work for you too. It's learning to identify your own needs and meet them yourself. Keep watching to find out more. So, part of the reason why a breakup hurts so much is that person was meeting certain needs in your life. And now they're gone, the person is gone, so those needs are being unmet. There's a void there. The loss is real. My ex told me that I was smart and he was proud of me and that I was a good mom. And now there's no one there to do that. I used to have someone to take me out to dinner, and now I don't. So, one of the fastest ways to feel better is figuring out where the voids are, what needs are going unmet, and learn to meet them on your own or with friends and family. So, first, identify what's missing. You could use a 5 love languages model. Do you miss the way that they complimented you or gave you words of affirmation? Maybe they gave you gifts and now you are not getting any gifts. There's also acts of service. I know whenever my ex changed my wiper blades, I thought that that was just the coolest thing. And now, guess who's got to do it? This chick. Maybe they spent quality time with you, or maybe there was physical affection. That one's a biggie for sure. What are some of the best memories that you had with your ex? What were you doing, or what were they doing for you? What need was getting met for you? If this person was back in your life tomorrow, what's the first thing you would want to do with them or have them do for you? If you had a new partner, what is the thing that you're looking forward to the most of having another partner? These questions are all important and trying to figure out where those voids are, where those empty spots are, so that you can learn how to take care of them yourself. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Some needs are bigger than others, like financial. If your ex was providing for you financially, that's going to be uh, a bigger hole to fill, right? But that doesn't mean that you can't do it. Additionally, like if they were helping you take care of your children and now you're doing it all on your own, that's a big deal, right? So some of these needs are going to take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort to fill. But here's the deal, it's going to be worth it because once you learn to meet those needs on your own, you're going to be a more whole person. And then when you do get into another relationship, it will be, you'll be less needy and less dependent on another person. Okay, so now once you found out which needs are going unmet, you can learn how to meet them on your own or with friends or with family. So let's say your love language is words of affirmation and you really miss those compliments that your ex gave you. I do an evening journaling routine that I lovingly refer to as Atta Girls. It's a Southern thing. I don't know. Do y'all say Atta Girls in the North? Comment below if you've ever heard someone say Atta Girl and you live in the northern part of the United States. So it could be Atta Boys. It could be wins. So let's do a little more location neutral term. Wins for the day, right? But these are essentially compliments to myself. I write down 5 things. Today I went for a walk. Today I made a new YouTube video. Today I cooked dinner for me and the girls and spent quality time with them. Sometimes I look in the mirror, especially after I've washed my hands, it's kind of a routine, and said, "You're so beautiful. I love you." I know this sounds cheesy, but try it for a week or so. I think you're going to be surprised at how much it helps. Did you and your ex spend time together doing fun things? You can learn how to do this on your own or with friends and family. I take myself out to dinner. Believe me, this took a long time to be able to do, but I'm so glad that I've made this investment in myself. Last night was crab legs. As you can see here, it was glorious, right? And I don't need a partner to, no, don't get me wrong, I want a partner to take me out for crab legs. But in the meantime, I can do that on my own and I can meet my own needs, right? After my most recent breakup, I went on a cruise. It was my very first cruise, and I was so excited to get out and experience something new with or without a partner. Do you have a need to be heard? Do you miss coming home in the evening and talking to your partner about your day? You can journal. Do you see how journaling is essentially listening to yourself, right? I'm taking the time to write down my thoughts, feelings, and experiences of the day, and I'm listening to myself as I'm writing them down, right? I can listen to myself and give myself attention in the meantime until I have someone to come home to and talk to my partner about my day. Not gonna lie, physical touch needs can be a challenge. I like to cuddle with my dog. I get regular massages and facials. Every once in a while, a teenager will give me a hug, and I'm sure to really soak that up and enjoy that physical touch. Do you need support or acts of service around the house? After my most recent breakup, I hired somebody to come in and fix all the little things around my house that I wish that I had a partner to fix. And it did so much for me because every time I saw the little broken thing, it kind of was a, how do I explain? It was a little bit of sadness there that I didn't have a partner to fix it. And now that all those things are fixed, those things don't bother me anymore, obviously. Just a couple weeks ago, I had this situation where my toilet was making this loud squealing noise. Now, this toilet is like 10 feet away from my head, right? What is happening? The water isn't even running. I don't understand. I Googled it up, and apparently it's not uncommon for a toilet to squeal after it's flushed, but not mine. It squealed constantly, all night. I got up like 5 times that night. Not even gonna lie, I felt sad. I wish my ex was here to help me with it. Then I remembered I can meet my own needs. I can try to fix it myself and or I can have somebody come fix it for me. Now, I used to have a lot of fear around trying to fix things around my house on my own. I was scared I was going to break it worse or that once I had to call someone in to help me with it, they were going to laugh at me for the attempts that I had made. But this fear has gone down over time as I've tried to fix things, and those things didn't happen. It was never made 10 times worse, and no one ever laughed at me because I tried to fix it on my own and couldn't. So back to the squealing toilet. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and they made it look so simple. Bloop off the new part, bloop on the new part, right? So my process wasn't quite that easy, and I got a little whiny and pouty about it. It took a little bit more elbow grease to get that piece off than I realized, but I did it. I went down to the hardware store and they helped me find a replacement. I think it was $8 or $9. I rewatched the video on how to put the new part on. I got it on, turned the water on. Oh God, wait, some water's coming out where it's not supposed to. So I turned the water back off, put it on a little bit, rewatched the video, worked on it a little more, and voila, it was done. I fixed the toilet all on my own for $9. So what's the point of this long toilet story? I can learn to meet my own needs. I would love to have a partner here to help me with that, but that's not where I'm at right now. So instead of whining and sulking and pouting about not having a partner, I can learn how to do these things on my own in the meantime. It doesn't mean that I don't need a partner. It just means that I'm able to take care of myself in the meantime. We don't want to be in this catch-22 where we need something that we don't have. I'm free to want a partner. I don't have to rely on one to make sure that I can sleep through the night without a squealing toilet. I can just want one because I want that to share my life with someone else. Now, meeting your own needs is not a one and done solution. For this to work, it has to become a practice. Look at your calendar, look at the week and see where there's space for you to fill it in with something that makes you feel good. Wake up in the morning and say, what do I need today? And then do it. Another helpful tip here is gratitude. I know you're probably so sick, I know I used to be, of hearing about gratitude. But there's a reason why all the personal development folks talk about it. It works. Gratitude works. Try being grateful about all the new ways that you're learning to take care of yourself. Try to be grateful about all the resources that you have outside your ex-partner. I was so fortunate to have friends and my kids and my therapist and my work and my assistant and all the money that I needed and my health. You have so much going for you. And hyper-focusing on this one part that's gone just isn't helpful. Try being grateful about all the things that you do have instead of just this one thing that you don't have. I like to think about my life as a pizza, right? And there's my health, my work, my kids, all of these parts. And a partner is just one slice, right? My therapist says it's like a topping on the ice cream. Those are kind of two different analogies, aren't they? Whatever works for you. Be grateful for all of the other things that you have. Try to be grateful for this opportunity to learn new things. I have a friend who's in her early 40s and has never really been in a position where she needed to learn how to provide for herself financially. And now she is. What a beautiful opportunity for growth for her, right? It'd be really easy to focus on, oh my God, this is awful. Why do I have to do this? Instead, yay, thank you. I'm so grateful that I get to learn how to do this. It's all about the mindset, and it's going to take practice, guys. But if you'll do it, you'll feel so much better. I promise. So why is this important? I like to think of when my needs aren't being met, it's like I'm hungry, right? I'm starving. And when I'm starving, I'll accept any breadcrumbs that are tossed my way, right? So that might equate to a new partner that's not really that good for me, right? Either I'm starving or I'm accepting breadcrumbs from someone who might not be a good choice. But learning how to feed myself, as in meet my own needs, is a great way to make sure that whenever I do get into another relationship, I'm not settling for less than what I deserve. When we don't learn how to meet our own needs, we may get into a relationship with someone who does meet them, even if they aren't the right choice. And when we don't learn to meet our own needs, we often stay in relationships that may not be the best for us because we're not sure how to meet our needs on our own. And keep in mind, this is going to help you take the focus and thoughts off of your ex and on yourself. These are all healthy coping strategies. Now that you know a little bit more about learning to identify and meet your own needs, watch this video so you can learn how to make no contact easy and heal from your breakup. Thanks for watching.